Welcome everybody to this edition of the Darkness Dungeon. It is absolutely amazing and I'm enjoying this game very much. Usually I only played online games, but this is one of those games that is really difficult at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's absolutely fantastic. So as you can see, I've pretty much finished the game. Because since this game is in early access on Steam, so it is not quite finished, but it looks very solid, very polished. You see these two locked areas right here. It's still locked because, well, like I said, this is still early access right now, so it's the game's not finished, and those are the two areas I'm assuming it will get updated whenever they can. This game is coming to PlayStation 4. They're hoping that it comes in the middle of the 2015, so hopefully they'll be this game will be fully launched when I don't know, around April or May. I assume that's usually the time. That's I think the timeline that they set. I'm not. Don't quote me on that, but well, here we go. We're gonna see what we can do here. You see all these levels here. Championship level, which is well, even if for level 3 and 4 they're still pretty decent, since it doesn't really make that much of a difference because basically characters upgrades are you can get to max, as you can see, even at level 4. And so here we're gonna start. We're gonna pick one of these games here. Usually I pick the one with the better loot. So it's no, this one's okay. This one is one of the lowest settings, so this one will be pretty easy if I have my team, which I mostly level all of them. But right now we can see what I can do here. I don't have my tank has gone missing. So right now I prefer not to do that. I'd rather do a harder one with some of the characters I have that are decent. Now, let me see which one I I could use some money, so I'm going to do this one since I don't really need a lot of provisions for this one. Just need to check my characters. They're pretty good. I don't know if I should level them up, that's for sure. This one. I'm going to use this one because he's level 3. I want to level him up a little bit, even though it doesn't really matter at this point. Heroes are decent. She doesn't have a lot, so I'm going to take her as well. And as I'm taking some of the lower level characters right now because I kind of want to see how I do. Got this guy for sure. Yes, I did name one of my characters Lara Croft because she is absolutely amazing. Yeah, definitely am going to take her to take Laura since she is... Yeah, she's almost level 6, which is a max level. Now, every mission you can have provisions to help you through the dungeon. I always go with the shovel because it's just so much, it's just so useful. 2 is really overkill in a short dungeon, but I'm gonna take 2 just in case because I don't want my character to stress out, since you have to heal the stressing in either the pub or the church. I always take a lot of food just in case anyways. It's, I'm buying up a lot here. I really shouldn't need that much, but I really should only need 2 stacks. I usually take a key and the top dungeon. We'll see. You know what? I'll take a bleed and an end venom just in case. I almost never do torches just because it gives you more money if the place starts. I'll show you what I'll show you what I mean later on. And here we go. We're gonna start this quest and hopefully everything goes right because I am running with 2 pretty low level characters. But usually they're
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar.
Now this mission is a scout mission, so we only have to do 90% of a room, which in this case I can skip one of the rooms. So I can just go here, and I should cover pretty much everything. Now these things I always never touch because they're always traps, but sometimes the characters might go in there automatically, so there's nothing you can do about it. See, this is an obstacle, like I said, and if you
Even
don't
the
use the
cold
shovel,
stone
you're gonna have
seems
a
bent
lot
on
of stress.
preventing passage.
And stress is really not that good because it freaks out everybody. Now there's a chance that you get scouting in maps, and that's just a chance that I don't know what the chances are. Usually it's it depends on the torches. Now when I main I usually don't take torches. You get more loot because it gets darker. You'll see what I mean. Right now you see scouting is 2+. And monster supplies is 2+. Basically, you get to surprise the monster, and the monster won't be able to act for at least one turn. Now we're gonna go to the next room, and as you can see, I'm gonna zoom in here. There's a chest, and then the web is a trap. So you will want one of your characters to de-trap it, to remove the trap. Usually, it's one of your characters that has the least. Yeah, 30%. That's not going good. 50%. No, that's pretty decent. 70% for Lara Croft. So we're gonna have Lara try to disarm the trap, and it's a success. So now we keep going, and shouldn't be any battles until the. Actually, this room, we'll see what happens in this room. Usually, there's no battles in here. Nope, there isn't. So we're gonna keep moving. And yes, this will pop up regularly. Well, it's random. It's all our, random generated. So yes, you do want to eat it, because if you don't, well, you take damage and stress, which is huge. So that's why I always carry more food. I haven't really won the battle yet, which is surprising. And this is a torch, so I'm gonna ignore it since I don't ever use torches. Now you see the stress. ++, and the monster are accurate and damage are +2. Now you see the loot and player crits. There's 1+ on each now. Now, and when it goes pitch dark, the loot is going to go ++ as well as the players. However, the stress and the monster damage and accuracy will increase as well. But while living on the edge, it's just a video game. There's no need to be afraid. Now let's keep going, like it's simple, and here we go. Our first fight off dungeon. This is an AoE. I love this AoE. They nerfed it on a recent patch yesterday, but it still does an enormous amount of damage. And it's automated to kill one of the worms, which is something that I want. Now the leaper, I love the leaper, but if you don't have the accuracy, which I am built on accuracy on these leapers,
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
They can really upset you. Interesting. My healer.
The darkness holds much
now,
worse
you see
than
all these
mere
stress
trickery
level, you just stress
and
me.
boogeymen.
That is really bad. Because once the stress level goes to 100, there's I don't think it's a 50% chance. I think it's a most likely your character gets stressed out and he will have negative effects on the rest of the party members. So you don't want that stress to go to all the way to 100. Now there is a really slim chance that it might give you positive effects, but I haven't gotten. It's always the negative effects that happens a lot more often. Now I want to stun this instead of healing, because I don't really need a lot of healing, so I'm gonna go ahead and stun this. It works. The only negative side is I gave it a light, but we should be good. It's not that big of a deal. I don't really want any much damage. Hopefully this should finish him off if I hit him. Nope. But next time he acts, he should die anyway, so I'm gonna heal my stress. Some characters are able to heal their stress. So
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
The loot are pretty decent. So now that fight was fairly easy because, like I said,
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
And no monsters in these rooms. Pretty sure there's going to be one here and one here, or one here. So it's okay. We only got 3 rooms. See, I'm glad that I took 2 shovels, because usually in the short we only take 1, but these shovels are very useful, and it's only $250. It's totally worth it. No fight yet, so I'm pretty sure we'll get some fight in this room. because I only fought twice, or at least only one time.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Now, I didn't get a skull on that trap, so that trap usually hits on a random character. I do want to, I don't need to heal, but I must use some heal, just in case. This is a champion level, so there we go. These guys are pretty annoying, especially these two archers. They do a lot of damage, but right now, I'm gonna see that is why you want to upgrade your dodge, upgrade accuracy on your supers, because they are pretty terrible. If you want to heal, my god. If she gets hit. Get hit her again. Yeah, 12 damage, that's a lot of damage from the archers. Stun, that's too bad, but alright, let's see where we are next. Kill this. Flash, that's a lot of damage. I am in a little pickle here. These guys are doing a massive amount of damage and it's crazy. Oh my goodness.
Teetering on the brink.
Facing the everybody out because everyone knows she is dying, so I guess I'm going on. This do I usually do regularly and my AoE is going. I should heal myself, but I really want to stun. No. Hopefully it gives me a good damage. Oh no, he dodged it. That is really not good. Oh, it dodged again. This is not looking good. Oh my goodness. Still not dead, but
as the fiend falls, a faint hope
oh my god. Oh, lucky me. He's still not dead. The death has a chance. It's not always. She's not always going to die, but there's always the chance. Chances, I think, at least. I'll show you guys in a second. After this fight, if everything goes right.
Press this advantage.
Okay, this should
give them no quarter.
Decent. Go to this guy and gain some XP. Good. Now this guy can only jab me, so he won't range. I don't think. Yeah, he can only jab right now. It's not that bad. Crit,
these nightmarish creatures can be felled.
There's a
they
chance
can
to
be
die
beaten.
is the death blow, basically. Every time when a character has 0 HP, there is only 23% chance of this character lord dying. So it is, yes, that's pretty high, death blow resistance chance. So you're not completely dead when you're 0%, but there's a 23% chance that Laura might die, so that's pretty good. Usually average a player has, I think 67? Yeah, 67. The reason why Laura has the extra is not because of her trinkets, but because of immunity, so that's why she is at 77%. I'm gonna go ahead and heal some, oh actually, we got the skull on the road. Yeah, this is gonna be a fight here. So we're gonna have to do a fight at least once to exit this dungeon, so I'm pretty much going to heal up everybody, especially her. You know what? I'm gonna move closer to the room first. This room will be difficult, just in case I don't get hungry, because if you get hungry and you don't have food, it takes damage. Nice. So we should be. Oh, see. Also again, so it's a good thing I kept most of them. Now I can pretty much spend them all and I wouldn't have to worry too much. And I'm going to her. Okay, we still got bandage and 90 venom, so we'll see what's going on here. Ooh, I don't like this guy. You know what? Actually, this guy is not that bad. It's this guy I war. Well, this guy and this guy. So I'm actually gonna try to kill him first. This guy is gonna stress out my party. I don't like that at all. He's almost crazy. Try to stun him. Nice. He's stunned. Too bad he's dead. Come on, bleed. Damn it. Still pretty darn decent. Wow, funny damage, that hurts. I'm gonna try to damage this guy. Try to kill him faster. Myself at the same time. Good. Ooh,
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Oh my god. Oh no. Alright, let's see. This is that's a negative effect, so that's not good.
There can be no hope
But
in
this
this
is the last
hell.
fight, so it's
No hope at all.
hopefully it's not that bad. Oh, 38 crit, that's a good crit. That should do some stress on other people. But, hopefully I can kill both these. Nice!
The bigger the beast, the greater the
Double crit,
glory.
now I got this in the bag. This guy
A powerful
only
blow.
knife us, so.
A singular strike.
Boys are usually now he can't range us, so I can just straight up kill, but yeah, I can still. Oh my god. So they're back. Man, that's a
Devastating
good idea.
blow.
That's really good. Gives some stress. And I should be able to exit this dungeon.
Packs laden with
Yep.
loot are
Thing
often
pops up.
low on supplies.
Let's see. Compartment, nice.
If only treasure could
And
staunch
there's
the
the
flow.
dungeon. The champion dungeon.
Otherworldly corruption.
Lots of money. Didn't spend too much. That's
The
great.
great ruins
14K,
belong
close
to
15,
us.
That's pretty decent.
And we will find whatever secrets they
And
hold.
he leveled to. She leveled to 6. Yep, that's the max level 6 right now. And yes, that's just these skills you can take off at the asylum, so that's which is great. And positive stuff. That's good. Ooh, nice. Against those enemies. Okay, so let's go back to town and we'll show you the town a little bit. Now this is just showing you what a weekly goal. As you can see, I'm on week 83 and I've defeated all the bosses here. Of course, this is the quest I have left is to level up pretty much all the characters. As you can see, I only have the Hellion level 6 because I've been playing really on various characters, so I'm slowly working towards that. Now the town, this is basically, I call this asylum, which is kind of like the same thing. You can heal character. I mean, you can basically cure character negative effects on characters. So night below 10, so night blindness. I really kind of want to get rid of that, or stress resistance. You know what? I'll go with the blindness. And I can do on 3 characters now. You can upgrade these particular buildings because they will lower your cost and give you the number of slots here. So I pretty much have everything upgraded. And then this is the skill tower where you upgrade the character skills. As you can see, it's all maxed out. And this is the weapon and armor's back smith. And you can see it's already all maxed out. And there's nothing I can really I have to do here. And this is the wagon. It sells trinkets. Sometimes they sell really useful trinkets, class specific or not. They're still very decent. Depends on if you have the money or not. when you start out, usually you don't have a lot of money. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna buy this because dodge trinkets are usually. I love dodge trinkets for my healers, so they can dodge and you know do a lot of things. Unholy. This is. I have 2 of these. They're not the greatest, but they're decent. Since Crusader usually just the tank damage, and it has the death blow resist, but I already have a couple, I think. Yeah. Plus, I think they put a cap on death blow resist. You know, let me see. Let me see if they did put a cap on death blow resist, because I think they did. Yeah, the death blow resist is now 87 since I have 15 and 15, and they fixed it so because basically you can't die if it's beyond 102 or 7%. I can't remember exactly what was the exploit, but and yeah, so we resist. Yeah, that's okay. Now we're going to check out the characters. The coach. You can see I have 1 slot now. I don't even care if I need to upgrade it. So I'm going to upgrade it since I won't be needing any of these later. Now this is what I'm talking about when you have to heal. Basically you see the stress levels and you see my characters basically went nuts. And it affects other characters. So before these characters in the next battle, you know, you want to heal them up. So I'm gonna do it now. Sometimes a character will. Okay. First of all, I just want to say yes, I am putting her in a brothel. So yes, you are looking. You know what? I'm gonna make this, and I'm gonna pick 2. I'm gonna put 2 of them. Actually, never mind. I should say themselves. Yeah, they are enjoying. But now I don't really have to heal him, or do I? Usually I do, just in case, because it does, in my opinion, help to lighten up on the next journey. 2 and 4, yeah. Plus I have no money, so why not just you know, heal them up, right? So now we'll go on and embark on missions. Now so again, every week, these mission changes, so it gives you new loots and things like that. So this is actually just first round. So yeah, basically it's a rinse and repeat, but it's a very addictive dungeon. I made it look pretty easy because I have higher level characters and I pretty much fully upgraded with really well, I'm well trinket basically, so I'm well equipped. So but when you first started this game, it's very difficult and very frustrating. So yeah, so and here's my review of the game. It's absolutely amazing. I absolutely prefer anybody to purchase this for $20 for early access. You know, get the lowdown of the game right now. And they're slowly patching here and there, and they're doing a great job. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you consider buying this game, because absolutely, I think this game, it's early, yes, it's just February in 2015, but I definitely think that this game will be the indie game of the year.